Hi guys and welcome. Today I'm gonna show you on a Windows Server 2016 how to install FTP servers. We are starting from a point like in the last video of installation IIS. If you don't know how to install IIS Internet Information Service, just look on a video about website server, then on the start I show how to install IIS. So we're going from a point where we have installed when IIS has been installed. So now we need to go to a server manager, IIS, and then we are going to Internet Information Service Manager. When we are in Internet Information Service Manager and we have our server, we can see our server. Of course, you can add other servers here, which is running on Windows Server 2016, on Windows Server 2012, and we have our sites. Here you can change settings of the whole IIS or only of FTP server. You can change almost all settings, but first we'll create new FTP site. So it will be a FTP server to for administrator of this our test website. So we will use the same name, test website FTP. Physical patch to this folder when we have this website. So we are going to our test website here. Next, then you need to select on which IP address our server will listen. You can select IP address from the list or select all. The standard port for FTP server is port 21, but you can select any other unused port. My suggestion, don't select 23 because it's a telnet, and 80 which is standard for a website. But 21 you can select or change to some other. Here about SSL, no SSL, allow SSL requires. So we'll use allow, but we need a certificate. Since we don't have certificate, we will disable now encryption. And now end-to-end authentication. Auth means that there are two types of connection to FTP servers. First is anonymous connection. When you log in, you put in the name anonymous and any email address as a password, and you will go without any control. Or you can select a basic. Authorization allow access to all users, anonymous users, special roles or user groups, specific users. Since this is not a public website for download files, like sometimes many companies make a FTP website only for a download for customers, and then it's anonymous and without this. But we are making this for some managers who will be able to access folder with this website. So now we need to select only specific user. Here we put which user and permission read and write, because it's for the management. Yeah, we cannot go to the finish because we need to put a name. I will put administrator as an example. Of course, in normal way I will never use this. I will use some other details of the security of the server, but finish. So now we have our FTP server. And for example, you can select who is connected to the server. This is an example how to make FTP server with a write permission to some other folder. This, for example, is for allow access to a folder with this website. So, for example, for the web managers and developers. Now I will show you how to make anonymous. So we'll make sites at FTP site. It will be site. The name can be any. This is just an example. So I will make a folder that will be data for customers. So we have That will be for any of our clients. Usually in this situation, for administrator of this website, I will choose unreported 21, for example 27, something much higher, and for animus access I will use 21. But this is only for location purpose, so I will use port 22 for this, and the unassigned IP address. This time without encryption, anonymous access. So we want to access everyone. Allow access to anonymous user administrators. We will make an access for all users. It will be access only for a read for anonymous, and of course with a write for administrators. I make also for other users because I don't want to restrict only to anonymous access. I want that the admins will also be able to log in using their username and password. So as you can see here we have an ID of the servers on our server. As you can see, we have one test website, second some other website, HTTP. We have FTP server, which is related with this page to access to a website administration, and we have one for anonymous access. As you can see, everything is working really good. Of course, on the Windows Server 2016, we don't have any limit of number of clients connected to our servers, so we don't have a limit for the person who view our website, and we don't have a limit of the people who are connected to FTP server. The only limit is performance and our network connection and performance of our server. There are no limit on a license and in the software, so everything is available. I think that the configuration of FTP server services on Internet Information Service IIS Manager in Windows, I would say Windows 10, in Windows Server 2016, it's really easy, and everyone will be able to make configuration of FTP service. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.